Right, so this is how Genius Homes works. So once you are logged in, this is what you see. So a few notifications on your dashboard area, and of course after the notification comes the main part of your dashboard, which is the summary of everything that is happening on your account. Now from the top of the bar here, that is where we are, which is the dashboard. And from the top you can change your screen to dark mode, to gold mode, and back to green mode. Now you can equally see insider investor. You can switch between insider investor buttons up here to see what you have or what you don't have on the screen. Now on the menu there is drops. Click on drops. So this is where every estate launch happens. So this is where you actually grab square meter of lands. So drops is the cheapest, the lowest price you will ever get a land is from the drops. Now every other person that didn't get from the drop buys from other people from P2P market, depending on the increment. So somebody can buy maybe 500 square meters on drop. So but within 2 to 3 months or a month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the person has additional funds for himself and he says, okay, you want to add additional 500 square meter or 200 square meter or 100 square meter. So the person, there is no other means to buy from that particular, because the lands are all taken. So the only way to buy is to buy from people who have already purchased, because it's just a one-time or one-off thing. Now the next thing here is the market, which is the P2P market environment. This is where you can sell, instant sale, you can buy, you can sell, right? So you can buy and sell instantly. So instant, both buy or sell, you can do instant. That is no waiting, nothing. So you just want to liquidate immediately, you can quickly liquidate under the instant trade. But if you want to buy, you can at the same time buy from the market of people who have listed. Then you can sell when you have square meters and you want to sell. This way you can list them if you want to sell to the P2P market. There's a button here for instant trade. This is just for the page, taking you to the page of instant trade. Everything happens here. Now on the portfolio, all assets, you're able to see all your asset of purchases, and then you look at your performance over the months, over the weeks, over the years, and this is very, very important. So once you see that, you can always use that to make judgment on your so all the estate information is always displayed. The system automatically sets pricing based on development in the area, development in the property itself, and at the same time development that are third party, governmental, non-governmental developments. These are the things that affect that price of per square meter of your land, and this is not permanent. Okay, so the next thing here is the insider investor, which is okay. Under the investors corner, you see the insider investor, which is the third thing here, but you see there is a joint venture. This is where under the investors corner you see the joint ventures. This is where you are able to actually join other people. Okay, so you see a venture and then you accept or join the venture. So you either pay cash to join the venture depending on what the venture amount is available. So let's assume that the venture is about they're selling, for instance, they want to build 3 units of bungalows. So the 3 units of bungalows want to cost them like 100 million naira, and these 10 people that are going to be part of this venture. So the 10 people comes in and drops 10 million naira, and then they are able to build the bungalow. But now 10 million naira comes with both cost of land and the rest. So if you now remove cost of land, if some of them decide to drop their land, then other people drop money. At the end of the day, you still realize and still get the same quantity of 3-bedroom bungalow that they want to build. So then maybe they sell the 3-bedroom bungalow for 35 million, or they sell for 45 million, or they sell for 50 million naira, depending on the quality of the bedrooms or the 3 bedrooms. Now they are having about 150 million or 200 million, depending on what it is, after the bungalows are sold. Then the system takes care of all the building or everything in between the line, and then including all the selling, everything about it takes care of it all, and give to the joint ventures their revenue or their income from the venture or from the buildings. So that is the part of the joint venture. So you can release land to join a joint venture, or you can pay in cash or money to join a joint venture. Both of them works. Landlord shows all the landlords of the system, people that have purchased land and have holdings to a particular estate. Insider investor is where you actually need to always pay attention to. Before this happens, This is where you get opportunities to buy land and be the one to release lands to people on drops. When drop is happening, you can make money even on drop immediately. If you are willing to let go your land at that moment, you are able to gain a lot of income. So list an estate is where you actually click to list an estate. If you open it, you're able to see details about the estate information. So as an individual, you can decide to list a particular estate of your choice, which you already have the document, and Genius Homes allows for up to only C of O properties and C of O that are lands that are very much well documented before they are able to be to make it to drops on Genius Homes platform. So you can become an agent. To become an agent, you will click on the get free land, and then you see affiliate link and bonuses. So this is where you get the link, and then you're able to get bonuses when people buy land through you. So you get 3 to 5% at this moment whenever somebody buy land as agency fee. So leaderboard and then a few other things about the launches. This is just only for the launch of the platform. Transaction, this is where you see your orders and your payout. So all orders you have performed will show here. All your payouts or money that you have received or been paid to you will show here too. Land documents, this is where you're able to download your land documents. From 150 square meter, you can download land document. From 300 square meter, you can build on your land, but this is really where you get to see your land document and download your land document related to your estate or to your lands. Now, of course, my account holds all your account information and details about your account, and that's pretty much it on Genius Homes platform overview.